Hello guys, si Kesan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 66 ng laro tayo ng Wildermyth. So tuloy natin yung game natin. Yung episode natin guys, nagkaroon tayo ng Star Wars Episode 5 The Empire Strikes Back moment. Yung dalawang characters pala natin magkamag-anak. So tuloy natin to. In combat tayo nung nag-end tayo nung huling episode. So tuloy natin. Walo. 2:1 ng battle. So okay lang. Sino ba yung may guard dyan? Pareho na kayo meron. So sige. Hanggang sa kumakalap. Pwede mo na siyang lapitan. Sige. Punta mo sa likod. %. Teka. Cover ka mo ng konti. Ay, sayang. Okay, kayong dalawa. Pwede kaya niya pwede mong interfuse. Discuss. Tama. Nice. Bakit hindi nag-trigger? Bakit hindi nag-trigger yung ano? Ay! Mali yung na-move ko. Ano ba yan? That is poison. Ano ba i-discuss din? Hindi Withdraw na lang. Para at least may added defense. Naka-walling. Black, kalokohan. Ano ba yan? Pwede. Ano ba? Pasaway kayo ah. Black, sayang. Ernie, tapos mo na yan. Black, paano ba yun? Teka, pag initan nyo na yung malaki. Sa'yo na yan. Anong touch? Kalukuhan yun na. Okay, teka. Para nag-level. Potency. Potency. Siyempre, sa ano natin? Sa mage. Turning point. They lead these forces to slow us. If they empty turn on us, they leave these forces to slow us. If they simply turn on us all at once, I'm not sure we'd stand much chance. They think we have our own warband, Ernie? It's Wilderlands out there. Not many friendly faces, and past grim plains, it's Droven lands. We need to catch them before they reach that far border. How long are we going to throw ourselves in the fire, following whatever you say? I want to get home someday. After I've had my nose up to their feet this whole way, I can't give up now. Sorry. And you heard what Dad said. You came this far. I'm doing this for him. Ito na lang. Wag na yung rivalry. Wag natin tanggalin yan. Versal. We plan to hunt and forage, to mortar our bellies in this wood. The Droven fight exhaustion. The Droven fight exhaustion themselves, harried and perplexed by the dogged pursuit. Food is low, spirit. Food is low, spirit is low. Drive snack wood. You speaking stop, Versal. You speaking stop. Versal will save us. You will walk in doom. Steve Ben. Trava, at last, what can you tell me? Monster is now stronger. Plus 25% health. Ilang days ba? 189 days. Ito, malapit na tayo. Konti na lang. Secure. Para makakuha tayo item if ever. Go. Ay! Go. Find an item. Okay. Go. Okay, ano nakuha nating items? 2 ingots. Ilan ba ang resources natin? Wala pa tayo nakuha ang hardwood. Damage plus 7. Okay, sa'yo na. Kailangan muna natin clear lahat ng area bago natin ito puntahan. So, no choice. Scout. Okay. Basta dropin lang, hindi natin pakikialaman. Okay lang. Okay, go. Ano strength? 4 lang din naman eh. Sige, go. Teka, anong cover? Trixel. All the sweltering stars. When the moon's gone, all the stars seems happier. Reminds me of a tavern hall before your face darkens the window. Ricky, shh, he doesn't know. Anyway, it's a good omen. The brightening stars. Yeah, what's it an omen of? I can't really tell you what they mean specifically. I also think maybe listening is the point. Quieting yourself enough to hear the voice of existence. Alright then, my own experience is somewhat different, but reminds me of, can I still remember the story? 29%, 31%. Is this your sign? My guardian? My guides? 31. Parehong 31 at pinakamababa. Maybe I do wonder. Does he see something I don't? So ito na lang. Huwag yung 29, sobrang baba nun eh. I wouldn't call Erlu a total fool. Not to his face, certainly, and not even in the honest chambers of my head. No, so why do I struggle to credit him when he talks about this thing, omens, signs? I just don't think I'll ever see it. Maybe that's the difference. Oh well, what's that? What's that line between the? Oh well, what's that line between the book witch and treasure? These questions. Clove the witch. Grinning wide, they'll distract you from aging. They'll lengthen your stride. Yeah, that's the one. All heroes stand chance double. 4. Okay, teka. Siyempre, paunahin natin itong mga mga... Ay, hindi, teka. Una ka na kasi range ka eh. Okay, at least may nakikita ka. Pwede mo abutin? Hindi, sayang. Silk step ka na lang. Okay, kayong dalawang warriors, lapit. Di abot, sayang. Abot kaya? Nice, abot. Nice. Tabi kayong tulungan kayo dyan. Loko. Okay, pag initan niya, doon na kayo, teka. Ay, mga ano nga pala itong mga to, mahilig sila mag-interfusion, no? Sige, teka. Tabihan nyo na. Teleport ka pa. Paano nag-touch yung ganun? Nice. Si Win. Kaya lang medyo bugbog. Di pa nag-level, sayang. Black. Siyempre, yung dalawang warriors. Say na. Spirit of the forest. Everyone still in one piece? Looks like... What's that? Following a light through the forest alone is what gets you in trouble. With a friend close on the other hand, through winding paths thick with trees, they follow the gently drifting wisp. Until finally, the trail opens out onto a grove. A grove which is not empty. You're welcome. May item. The draped fabric twinkles slowly, lights weaving in and out. Glade scarf, health task warding, tsaka potency. Bakit ba? 10. Pareho kayo. Sa kanya na lang. Siya naman talaga nakakita eh. So okay lang. Tatlo na yung cards ng Trixel. Final item. Go. Chance niya para makapag-recover ng konting hit points. Nakuha natin. Ayun, nakakuha rin tayo Heartwood sa wakas. Elkhorn Knee-pad. Melee range, melee tsaka accuracy range. $108. $17. Sa kanya na lang. Okay, final area. Under 10 days. Go. Ano strength? Strength 3, mas mababa pa. Nice. Okay lang. Dagdag tayo ng 3 minutes guys kasi nga may bakit di nag-activate? The hunted. Then it happens today. They're up in the ruin, maybe accepting and preparing for the fight we're about to have. If I had some kind of award, I'd give it to you. Hunting craft, trail tracking, all of it. All of my skill would have mattered for nothing without your wisdom and our 2 brave fighters there. But thank you. If we truly caught our quarry, then this will be the most dangerous moment. Please seriously consider. I know it feels late, but still, none of you have to go up there with me. Revsnak, his power over flames is sudden and strong. Hill folks took to calling him Dragon or Old Golden Glare. We called my schoolmaster worse things. There don't go. We called my schoolmaster worse things. Here, don't go in front. Let the strong folks up first. A fortification was once carved halfway up a cliffside, where water used to flow. Though its name only lives in the scattered air, its builders breathe. Its command of the territory has made it the site of strife 10 times since it fell to ruin. They truly chase us back into the egg. What could drive such deathlust? Lima lang. Confront the Drovan leader. Asan yun? So ito dalawa nakikita natin sa taga. Okay, yun naman ang mga warriors. So cornerin nyo na isang yan. Sa inyo na yan. Sa inyo na yan. Okay, dalawa. Okay. Sa inyo na yung nandito. Nakita, di ba? Na-touch pa niya yun sa lagay na yun. Nice, that's ka na next turn. Sa turn mo. Schubert. Kita eh. Parang nag-took over yun sa lagay na ganun. Hindi natin kung pwede. Pa. Kailan makapunta tayo doon? Oh, well, fine. Paano mo narikito? Malapit eh. The snake turns. Drevsnak, the blood can stop. Be brave, Drevsnak. We'll end this the way we should have ended it. You say name of Drevsnak? Does Soft Skull know this name? You speak Yandrik? Drevsnak did teaching to me. Look up, Gallo. Ernie, I see him. It was foolish to chase us. Drevsnak is dead. Bow to Versal. He is the mighty thief. Yesht. Yek. Sharin. Suvairin. Shesak. Hyong. Drevsnak. In. Quick! Pointless is talking now. Pointless is you living be dead. A bird beast's blasting call seems to jolt even the old stones. As stones awake. Then the ruins are alive with scowling Drovan shapes. Scrah! Well, friends, I guess it's our turn to run. Dami Escape the Drovan. Escape the area. So okay. Kailangan natin makatakbo. Saan tayo pupunta? Ayun doon. Dire-diretso lang. Okay, fine. Ernie may madidisgrasya palikataon. Buti na lang hindi. Time. Mahaba pa. Loko. Dalawang warrior pa naman harang sugutin mo eh. Uli yung mga warriors. Kunain ko naman na yung mga squish characters. Ikaw hindi ka naman totally squishy pero kailangan ka na rin muna. Kayong dalawa. Kuha kayo ng defensive ball. lang. Ako. Tawag pa ng tawag ng support. Okay. Wala, tatakas na kami. Ito na eh. Oh. Pasaway. Graveyard Armor Ward. Ano? Warrior lang ano? Warrior Garb. Okay. Mawalan siya ng touch. Okay lang. Upgrade ko na lang siya ng ibang armor. Level up pa. Quelling Moss ka agad upgrade. Parting ways. It was miserable misthinking. Trevor, letting them chase us so long. Your hateful little eyes agree with me. Though I suppose these lessons must be learned for wisdom to grow. Other Trovans allows humans escape? Why do? What do you care? They've killed how many of us? Always better to feign to let water flow where it will. Give it room to leave you dry. I would have preferred they believed Trev's not alive, but knowing the truth perhaps they'll subside back to their human ways, their corn growing, their musk making, and whatever else. Your name be known, that is good thing I want. Hey, yes, your loyalty is noted. Young warlord, let us hope it is more helpful than annoying. I don't see any shadows up on the path, but I'm going through the water here, and starting west, out of earshot, we'll course correct and head north. They eat cold food where their aching feet stop. A shrine here seems to promise safe sleep. Drev's not dead? My error cost you all so much time, so much of your innocence. It was a waste, and I'm truly sorry. What I was thinking was, how do you know what the Drove said was true? Couldn't they be hiding him from you? Right, more mixed trails. The smaller one called for Saul. The way he spoke. Yet, Kiarin Suvain Shersat. Skayongun Drevsnak. You understood that, huh? Roughly, something to the effect of shatter lizard trap. Seems like you're about to leave again. At least it doesn't surprise me this time. If Drevsnak is truly dead, I need to learn why and when and all the details that'll likely matter to no one but me. I need to know what legacy he left, and then, Rosal, I need to know what part of Drevsnak's mind lives in him. Winter's well underway by the time they return to Gravel Dandy. There's no hero's welcome. No one really knew why they left in the first place. At home, where many of his belongings are now missing, Ernie dusts off a bundle of correspondence from a girl he once knew, and begins a letter that will lead him towards a new purpose. Survivors of the burning fairground, don't forget it. But who has time to hold on to last year's horrors? Small disasters need attention. There's hens to feed and fences to fix. Life for many folks and many years falls into a peaceful curve. So tapos na tayo sa chapter 1. Ilan pa ba yung oras natin? So, medyo mahaba-haba pa. Legacy points 8. Heartwoods 9. Hides 3. Ingots 11. Fabrics 3. Spell threats 2. 10 years of peace follows. At least nabawasan kahit isa lang. So yung mga trova ng malakas. Ay, tama lang. Ay, mali pala yung tinanggalan ko ng card. Tipis pala yung tinanggalan ko ng wen. During the years of peace, when Gala came down with a case of thistle throat, Ernie would come by to feed the fire and handle the soup pot. How are your joints? Better? Ernie spent a month tracking a golden stag. As he finally raised his weapon for the kill, the stag looked him straight in the eyes and laughed. Ernie smiled back and lowered his arm. Each day Ricky swept the path and trimmed back the weeds. Gala questioned whether this was the best use of his time. We draw our lines somewhere. Chaos creeps up. We keep it at bay. Erlu added a new addition onto his house. He put a sturdy table in the center of it and always found excuses to have friends for dinner. After a heady courtship, half of it written in letters, Ernie married a merchant's daughter, Lil V. Constance. Soon after came a son of their own. In those early years, the boy would be raised where Ernie had been, in the large home of his family. Pwede pa tayo mag-craft ng gear. And hardwoods. So, at least tatlo lang sila na kailangan kong i-power up. Wag na lang. Pwede pa matama ako ng gear. And up here's where to go for extra work. Some fixing projects, some junk that needs sorting. Kept animals when my wife was still my wife. Door gets rusted closed, so I never use the bolt. Is why you see just a rope and a hook, but it blows open, or that sheep tries to eat the rope or something, knock it off its hook. So I'd appreciate you checking up on him when you can. What you're looking at, Cub's the final sheep. Cub, huh? Cubby Cub, what a bright sheep. And of course, she's the last of my sheep. I hate her. Still, she doesn't leave, so you'll have to feed her. I can do her baths. Alright, so, else in. Here's that. Also, so. Alright, so, also in here. Let me show you what's also in here. Nalilito rin ako doon sa, ng auto-generated text. Nahirapan din ang basahin, In here, whoa. It's a guy. Yes, that's a grown man. Huh? It doesn't often happen, but I do think it's pretty weird when it does. Brisk winds were at first welcome, with summer starting. Now they lash this yondering. Proud tall trees must bend. Even the stones feel it. High on mountains, jarred rocks plummet off seats they'd held since mountains were raised. Was half convinced your letter was a fake. Ernie, they say you're a dad now. Boy was excited to stay the summer with my mother and father. Gilvy wanted to travel and meet you. Told them all not to expect you again until you needed something. Looks like I was right. Gallo, how are you still walking around at your age? Early maturan. You look practically the same. Lilvi meets the man Ernest spoken so much about. Hello, Master Gallo. I'm Lilvi. Ernest, my husband. Simple subjects come first. A big warm meal is followed by toasts and a glassy accounting of all the years. But remembrances are abbreviated. The nature of their business tonight is grimmer even than it was all those years ago. Good to hear that the problem's still relatively remote, but a journey's needed then. Yeah, in its dangerous country, more than before. Well, I'm ready to go, making people slaves, sticking them in rock pits. And why? No, I don't actually care why. I don't know what exactly they're digging for. Or, I wasn't going to get near enough to ask anyone. Didn't seem like mining though. They move earth. They eat and drink from troughs. Sleep chained to stones and each other. I don't know how many. They're all human though. Their numbers grow as this bone-helmed knight has his way with the land and landsfolk. He and his Droven break any militia forces that challenges them. And you believe it really is? I haven't seen him, but the description of his size and sort leave little doubt. Two veins who they mean, Lilvi. But then in a way, it's our fault. There's too much we don't know for us to take full responsibility. Yes, maybe, but I can see why you thought to come get us. We're probably the ones who know this. This former captive himself know him best. Fate wears a particular cloak. It's woven of quiet. When she sweeps through our lives, we sense it, and our hearts learn to follow her. Timer na. Tapusin ko lang to, guys. Pwede na to siguro. When the house is asleep, Ernie and Lilvi prepare themselves for a separation of great spans and hills and possibly years. The necessary things are said. Less ultimately than either one will later wish. Mellow Forest isn't on any map. In any map I own, must be more than a season's walk. Suppose Lilvi knows that. I'm afraid it'll likely be more akin to a war campaign than a hunting trip. Way I see it, there's a couple distinct ways to go about this. We speed straight towards our enemy and their full force, the way we did last time. Or we can be more methodical, take out Troven holdings, weaken their position while strengthening ours. Well, maybe the slower way, we can afford a few trips home. Was also thinking that, but I'm glad it was you who said it. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Common na yun. Okay, so chapter 2 na tayo ngayon. So, liberate deep of Adelin. Claim other Droven sites to make the final fight easier. So, panay Droven sites lang kailangan natin atakihin. So, anyway, enda natin dito, guys. Isa pa. Okay. Okay, guys, kaya Sean Velasco signing off. Next episode nila ulit.